Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. House of Lords is a unique consignment shop featuring outstanding furniture, jewelry, artwork, and collectibles at great prices. Joining me now to tell us more is the owner, Bob Harris.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here.
I hope so.
I was going to say earlier, I told you earlier, I've seen the commercials running so much, I feel like I know you. You're a good friend of mine. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from London, in the UK, of course. I was born there with 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh my goodness.
And so we were a family before I came out. We was used to a lot of people, and so that helps. But otherwise, nothing unique.
Yeah, okay. Well, and so how did you get into the consignment business?
By accident. I came to Florida to buy some property. And we were going to use it just on occasions. And after a couple of occasions, we decided we better buy one that we could stay with. But at that time, most of my business was in property. So I started buying property in Osprey and in Sarasota. And I bought the Sarasota part, which was the hospital for children at the time.
Oh, wow.
But then I didn't know what to do with it. So I put antique furniture in there, which I was used to, and we sold none. For 6 weeks, we sold 1 piece.
Oh my goodness.
So we decided to take it out because everyone came in and said, well, we like the antiques, but it's not really Florida. We don't want new furniture, but we want stuff we can use. So I thought, well, that's a good idea. And so that's what we did. We started the consignment business.
And so you
it's
adapted.
been very successful.
That's very nice. And like you said, you started with a big family, lots of people. You're used to being around a lot of people. So what makes House of Lords different than other consignment shops?
Well, in a sense, it's really a hobby to us rather than a business. I mean, our other businesses carry the House of Lords a lot of times, but we are very fussy on what stuff we take in. We don't take stuff that's damaged too much or too much wear, and we like unique pieces, and so does everybody else. They don't necessarily buy them, but they like to come in and see them.
It's a good conversation starter for you.
It's a new conversation.
And you enjoy talking to people, so
that's right.
That's a good thing for everyone.
Yeah.
So what sells the most in your store?
There's nothing that sells the most. I mean, very little difference in percentage-wise, but I suppose art is the most bestseller because it's small. People can put it in their car and take it home with them. Furniture comes next, and then jewellery and such like come after that.
And so if somebody wanted to go through the consignment process with you, they bring their object in or their subject matter to you, you guys approve it. How does that work?
What happens, we ask for a photograph first because it's all right if you're bringing in jewellery or something. But if you want furniture and they turn up with a truck full of furniture and we don't take it, they're not very pleased.
Yes.
So we ask them for photographs. Once we've seen the photographs, we know the style, the age roughly and whatever it is, and we say, yes, we'll accept it. It comes in, we then assign a contract with them so that they make sure they got a receipt. And we get 60 days to sell it. And if it's not sold within that 60 days, they can take it back or they can reconsign it if it's over a certain amount.
All right. Well, that sounds like a pretty easy process. So what are your hours and where are you located?
We're located in Osprey on 41, about a mile away from the new Walmart. Our hours during the week are from 10 to 5. And on Sunday from 12 to 4.
All right, and may I ask, where did the name House of Lords come from?
When we took it over, when we bought it, it was run by a church, and they had all the pews and what have you in one of the rooms. So it was really connected with the church that we give us the idea, well, the House of Lords. But then, of course, in London, we have a House of Lords, so I thought, well, it does two services. And we have had people from London, from the House of Lords, come to see us.
Oh, really?
And asked us to come and have dinner there or tea or whatever. And so it's been interesting. But it's a unique name in that sense.
It is, and I like the colors on the outside, too. It definitely draws your attention as well.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today. One last question for you. Where can people go for more information?
Well, 803 South Tamiami Trail, or they can phone 966-5446.
All right, thank you so much, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, new look pressure washing, so stay tuned.